The Ed Matei Foundation presents History. Nope, strike that. Our story. Exploring our past from different perspectives. Let's take a look back at a few things that happened on January 29th. 1845. The Raven by Edgar Allan Poe is published. The literary career of Edgar Allan Poe included many well-known short stories such as 1839's The Fall of the House of Usher, The Murders in the Rue Morgue, published in 1841 and often credited as the first detective story, and 1843's The Telltale Heart. But once upon a midnight dreary, on January 29, 1845, his poem The Raven would be published in the New York Evening Mirror and would be an instant success. The poem would go on to become his most famous work and one of the most famous poems ever written. Edgar wouldn't get to enjoy his success for long though. In 1849, he would die under mysterious circumstances. You can now visit museums dedicated to Poe in each of the cities that he lived, with the exception of Boston for some reason, including the Edgar Allan Poe Cottage in the Bronx, New York, the Edgar Allan Poe National Historic Site in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, the Edgar Allan Poe House and Museum in Baltimore, Maryland, and the Poe Museum in Richmond, Virginia. 1861. Kansas statehood. The territory of Kansas was incorporated in May of 1854 through the Kansas-Nebraska Act as part of the effort to build the Transcontinental Railroad. Then, on January 29, 1861, it was admitted to the Union as the 34th state. Here are some fun facts about Kansas. It's home to the largest ball of twine, measuring 8 feet in diameter, about 11 feet high, and weighing almost 20,000 pounds. The biggest ball of twine is located in Calker City, Kansas. The geographical center of the 48 contiguous states is Smith County, Kansas. And in the state of Kansas, it is illegal to hunt whales, which is a really weird law to have in Kansas because they're nowhere near the ocean. 1936. The National Baseball Hall of Fame's inaugural class. In 1935, in an attempt to bring their city's economy out of the Great Depression, the Clark Foundation established the Baseball Hall of Fame in Cooperstown, New York to honor baseball's greatest players. On January 29, 1936, the Baseball Writers Association of America chose what they believed were the 5 greatest superstars of the game, and hitter Ty Cobb, pitcher Walter Johnson, pitcher Christy Mathewson, pitcher and hitter Babe Ruth, and fielder and hitter Honus Wagner would become the Hall's first class. You can learn more about them and other baseball greats by visiting the National Baseball Hall of Fame in Cooperstown, New York. Thanks for listening. Don't forget to join us tomorrow to hear more of our story.